storing long term, and how are you storing it? That's what this video is about. So I'm gonna flip you around. We're gonna walk through this Walmart marketplace, which is a smaller version of the Walmarts, because I don't have time to be here all day. I gotta go get in the garden. I have neglected it, and I feel bad about that. So let me turn you around. So I'm probably gonna get a copyright and have to edit this music out later, because I don't know why they're playing all this music so loud. But what are some things that you are stockpiling? Are you adding in things that you would need for supplements, like adding more protein to your stockpiles that you already have? We already know we get protein from peanut butter, we get protein from meats. But what if you're not feeling well? What if you're sick and you can't eat, or you don't feel like eating? One way to get these things in is by using protein shakes, powdered shakes. You see here, this one has 60 grams of protein, 24 grams of protein. So these are great ways to get these things in. And then making sure you have a first aid kit on hand as well. You can get the pre-made ones up here, or you can just create your own by what you need to go along with it. Don't forget your antiseptics, your antibiotics. And if you're working around the home or whatever and you hurt yourself, you can't get out to the doctor for whatever reason, you'll already have something at home that can sustain you until you can see your physician. And cold and flu season is upon us. I think cold and flu season, honestly, is all year long now. But anyway, make sure you're getting stocked up on things like your vitamin C, whether it's in the gummy form, which they say the gummy form is not as effective as the rest, but at least you're getting it in if you can't do pills. So gummy form, pill form, your vitamin D3s help you with that C19 and other things that's out here right now. And then you have your B12s up here, and biotin. They even have apple cider vinegar in the capsules. If you're watching your weight, they have things for that over here, because while we are stockpiling and getting these items together, we also need to be concerned about our weight. I know I am concerned about mine more so now than ever, which is why I have been working on getting some of that weight off. And it's been working, you guys, slowly, but it's been working. Fish oils are also a good supplement, and these are good for your dogs as well. And we don't ever get enough magnesium in. We can't eat our way through magnesium. If you think about it, spinach has a lot of magnesium. It also has vitamin C, but spinach, how much spinach can one person eat or put in a smoothie to drink every single day? So add these things to your preps as well, with your vitamins for yourself, your kids, your spouse, because I feel like men require different things than women. So that's another thing. How are y'all doing? Welcome in. Oh, let's just keep down this aisle right here. I came in here to get some oil for the truck, but that's another thing we need to be thinking about, if you haven't thought about it, is stocking up for items for your vehicle, but we'll get to that in a minute. So over here you have personal hygiene things for women. It may be some things over here for men too, but make sure you're getting stocked up on your tampons, your pads, if you need those things. Even if you don't need them, you honestly could just get one bag of the cheapest one that you can find, because it's a great fire starter, as well as using the lint from your dryer. I saved mine in Ziploc bags. My husband found one day in a drawer. He was like, "Why are you saving lint?" I said, "Because you can start your fires with that if we need be." So, more personal hygiene things over here, soaps and also deodorants. Getting these flushable wipes any kind of wipes, antibiotic wipes, the ones that come now where you can pretty much give yourself a bath with them. Those save you on your precious water that you don't want to go through, because we barely have space to store water, some of us, so you don't want to use it all up. Make sure you're getting your cleaning supplies. So over here is some of the car stuff. They have a very small section in this. I guess that's all Walmart marketplaces for car items that you would need. But some things that you might want to just keep on hand. Like I said, oil, I just got some of that. But I'm about to use mine right now. But I do need to stock back up on oil. I also need to stock back up on antifreeze and coolant. And one reason to get these things now is you're locking in where the price is, because we all know that prices are creeping up slowly or fast, however you look at it. So locking in those prices now, beating inflation, will save you money down the road. They even have a little section of tools over here or whatever. They even have flashlights. If you don't have flashlights in your stockpile, that's something good to stock up on. And also adding extra batteries and chargers for the batteries as well. You have gloves here, but the U.S. food store have a ton of gloves. You get so many for not that much. I need to do a store walkthrough of the U.S. food store, because that's a great place to go and stock up as well. And when you're stocking up, they don't have it over here, but think about adding a tarp to your stockpile and getting like some of this parachute cord in case you're ever, outside and you have to shelter, or you need that tarp to cover a hole in your roof or a window that got blown out or something like that. And then making sure you have lots of duct tape on hand, because you can use that. Even medically, you can use duct tape to stop the bleeding or hold it in so you're not bleeding as much. Change your filters in your home frequently. I know I haven't had to change mine as frequently until we got Gracie. And then I'm finding I'm having to change them more often than I should have to because of how much she shed. So cleaning supplies down here. Get your bleach, laundry detergent when you can find them on sale, you know what I'm saying. But get your bleach. What else they got over here? Not much. This place here, I didn't want to go to the larger Walmart, but I really don't like the small Walmarts. Plus, I don't know where anything is in this store. So bug repellents and pesticides. Get these, the mice traps, all that stuff, because if SHTF happens, we're not going to have sanitation. And that's going to create a lot of pests around your home and hopefully not in your home. And we know when the emergencies happen, no matter what it is, instead of a lot of people rushing out to grab the food that they need, this is the first aisle that they go on. And if you happen to be in a location where a Walmart or any store is going out of business and they have a camping section, go to that section first to get the sales, because you can find a lot of survival items in that camping section. Aluminum foil, these pans right here where you can cook outside, trash bags, Ziploc bags, all those things can be used, as well as paper plates, cups, bowls, spoons that are disposable, because you want to preserve your water for more important things. So you got the trash bags over here. You need to be able to discard of that waste. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it, all 52 of you. If you could do me a favor and hit that like button, share, that would help the channel get out to more people and grow the channel so we can get more people to know what's going on out here and ways we can get around it. So we got drums, wings, and thighs. It's $1.87 per pound for this. They have this marked down to $7.43. Price per pound is $4.92 for the chicken breast. The pork chops are $4.54 a pound. What is this? Ground pork. $3.83 a pound for the ground pork. Neck bones over here. This pack is $13. It's going for $3.34 a pound. The wings are going for $2.97 a pound. The ground turkey is going for $4.98 a pound. Look at that. What's that? Beef stew? Well, beef for stewing. They covered up how much it is per pound. I can't see it. But up here, the lean one is $10.46 a pound. $10.46 for beef a pound. What about the ground beef? I'm not even gonna look at the steak because I can't afford that. I'm not a steak eater anyway, so it doesn't matter. $19.97 per pound. $6.59 a pound for this ground beef here. Also, when you're stockpiling, think about how you don't want to eat bland food. So whatever you're preparing, like when you make your plan of things you're going to stock up for that week, if you do weekly stock ups or bi-weekly items that you would need, if you can afford it, get an extra one of that. And just to do that every time you shop, that stuff builds up so fast. Like, I'm not a big mustard fan. It stays in our house for a long time, but why buy this little small one for 68 cents when I can get the big one for 98 cents and it's gonna last me a long time? When it comes to fruits and vegetables, you can get them frozen or you can get them fresh. I've seen people get the frozen ones and actually put them in their dehydrator and then place them in either Mylar bags or in canning jars. So that's another way to store your food as well. I'll try to keep some form of hard candy in the house because my husband is diabetic. I have to hide it from him because he will eat it, all of it, if I leave it out. But in case he need it, I won't have it. Let's go on the pasta aisle because why not? So over here you have the mac and cheese boxes over here. This family size is $148. You can get the 5-pack for $4.68. The generic version, of course, is cheaper at 58 cents. I've had those. I don't eat them anymore, but I don't like the generic version of those. The powdered cheese is disgusting. But it's something to think about. Okay, let's go down here. We got north sides. Another great thing where all you need is water. These are the preps that you should be thinking about adding to your meals as a side or whatever. And right now they're $1.24. They used to be like 88 cents. But you only need water for it. These Dinty Moores over here in Complete Meals, Hormel, the beef stew, all of that stuff, you don't have to have it heated like it says in 60 seconds. If push comes to shove, you can eat it cold, or you can take it out and warm it up a different way if you don't have power. Same with these. All you need is water for any kind of mashed potatoes. Pasta is still an easy, quick, cheap way you can get your pantry stocked up really fast. You have these for 98 cents. They're up 10 cents. I think they used to be 88 cents, but still that's a good deal to get stocked up on. And even the 2 pounds of pasta is $1.82. And you don't have to keep them stored in these boxes. You can take them out and put them in Mylar bags or however you want to store them. Your spaghetti sauces, Alfredo, and now shelf stable, because that's what you're thinking about, shelf stable foods that you like, not just because I'm saying it or because someone else is saying it, but whatever shelf stable food that you like, that's what you should be stocking up on. And I think storing cheese on a shelf, why not? You got the queso, the regular, and then throw in some Rotel and get you some enchilada in a can or whatever and make your meal. So over here we have meat in a can. Best way to get protein in as well if you find that the food over here is costing you way too much money. You got chilies in a can. Like I said, you have these here. Hash, corned beef hash, which I love, love, love. I'm looking for some salmon, but I don't see it because I want some salmon. Do y'all see it? This might be down. Oh, I see it over here. But they have these packets over here, different flavors of tuna on the go. You could put these in your go bag, your pocketbook, whatever. Keep in your car. So you're stuck in traffic or you caught in some bad weather, like a snowstorm or something. You have that in your car. So think about also having some preps in your vehicle as well. Let's see. Let's get me a can of this. It's $3.76. I have some at home, but it's a different brand that I got, I think, from Aldi. And while they're okay, I love this brand here. And I really want me some patties. I want me some patties tonight. Oh, they got diced ham, y'all. I didn't know that. Diced ham in a can. Roast beef, beef, chicken. The Keystone here, this is $7.94. The smaller ones is $4. I mean, you can still get your meat in and get your protein in. Oh wait, I have to go back up here.
It might be that we just have to start pouring the food line for our.
Oh wait. Y'all heard that? The things you hear when you're in the store. We might need to go to Food Line and get our stuff. Just come here to get our water. I'm looking for sardines in oil. Yep, for Gracie. This helps her coat, and plus she likes it mixed with her kibble. It's only $1.06. So I'm gonna get 5. Guess I could have just took the whole plat, but I don't want to do that. She liked these. Now, when you're stockpiling stuff like that, tuna and whatnot. Don't get the one with the oil because it will go bad really fast. Get the one that's in water. But for my dog, I do the oil because she's going to be eating that one every day with her food. Canned beans, you can get the dried beans. You get more money, more quantity with the dried beans for the money than you do if you just bought these individual cans here for like 92 cents. But a lot of people don't like to do the dried beans, so whatever you want to do, you do. That's your pantry. You creating your food pantry. You got collard greens, but you need to season them yourself. Green beans, all of that stuff. They usually have like number 10 cans, but I don't see any in here. Because I would say if they had number 10 cans, you can get the number 10 can and put them in your own canning jars and just water bath can those and put them on your shelf. So you don't have those huge cans taking up space, and you get more than just buying one can of green beans. All right, moving on. Ooh, liver mush, yes. I just bought bacon yesterday though. I'll wait till my husband come home because he like liver mush every time he come home. I bought bacon yesterday from Sam's Club. The eggs in here are okay, 172 for 6 eggs now. That's gone up from $1. I don't know what these are because they don't have the prices on them. How much are the 60 count? Well, the 18 right here are $4.88, and then the 12 is $3.72. The 60 count is, like I said, creeping up. Is at $14.36. I bought some butter yesterday, even though I already had some in my freezer. I bought some more butter. Let's go over here. So seasonings, in my opinion, will play a crucial role in your stockpile. Making sure you have salt and pepper, of course, but definitely having other spices will serve you well. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to eat no bland food. I just don't. And they still have well, these are $1.42. I was going to say they still have some for $1 in here, but these are $1.42. But anyway, you got your oils over here. Let me see if the prices are. I'm just doing price check. Okay, so they're holding steady. $8.52 for vegetable and $9.68 for canola. If these ever go back down to what they were before pandemic prices, I would just, even though I don't even fry a bunch of stuff anymore, I would load up on them just knowing that they're going to go up and not come back down, because it's been 5 years and they haven't come back down. So fall is upon us. If you have any baking plans in your future, that might be something you want to go ahead and stock up on: your evaporated milk, your condensed, sweet condensed milk, your shelf-stable milk, so you don't have to. And this actually tastes good. I don't do the whole, but I do the 2% and the lactose. They taste really good. You don't know the difference, honestly. And then having powdered milk is a plus as well. They have many pounds is this? 10 pounds for $4.57 of flour. And make sure that you're getting this one's with the mother. This one is not, but it's vinegar. And see how they now started putting on here multi-purpose cleaner, because not a lot of people know you can use vinegar to clean with. And some people prefer to use that than to use those harsher chemicals. I think even though I make my own cornbread now, I think I'm still going to stock back up on these. I gave all of mine when I learned how to just so easily make cornbread. I gave all of my Jiffy Mix to the church food pantry, and now I'm like, maybe I just want to put some of that back in there in case I don't want to do it and I just want to crack an egg and add some milk to it. So they're 67 cents now, but these should go on sale closer to the holidays. So I'm going to wait, and then that's when y'all going to see me stock back up on the Jiffy Mix. Some seasonal things that you know people are going to buy a lot of, they tend to, if they have them in stock, they'll knock the price down. So that's a plus. So you just got to know when to wait and get it. So I do need some sugar, but I can't get it today. I haven't been using sugar, but apparently my daughter's been using sugar, because I found my 5-gallon bucket upstairs where she refilled the small container with it, and I looked inside and there was nothing in it. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I have to get more sugar. I only do 1 5-gallon bucket of sugar. I don't find that a necessity as I do with rice and other stuff, but I do want to have it in my house. And then I haven't had any problems with Pest or anything like that, knock wood. One time I did, but that was because my child had gone in there and waste something. And so I had those little black ants. But after that, nothing. I use bay leaves in my food pantry. Some of y'all might have seen it, some of y'all probably haven't, but it'll be in the outro video that plays when I'm done. Well, no, not with this video, but all my other videos. It'll be in that if you want to see it. But I keep bay leaves in there for the purpose of keeping pests out. And it's been working so far. And that was a tip I got from people who have been prepping for years. So I don't know everything about, doing prepping, but what I have learned, I'm willing to share it. There's no need to keep that a secret. So with bread, you can make your own, or you can go ahead and buy you some. If you catch bread on sale and you go, God, it's gonna go bad, throw that bread in the freezer that you're not using and pull it out a day before you're ready to use it, because it stores well in the freezer and it won't go bad, and it's not going to be soft, moist, or anything like that. And then adding grains to, and I have a prepping video coming out later today, but since I was in here, I said let me go live. What kind of grains do you want in your prepper pantry? That's something you need to think about. But don't think too hard on it, because it doesn't have to be difficult to do this. Quick, fast, and easy. Get started. If you like grits, get grits. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, it's not healthy. Who cares? If you want it, get it. But what I have fallen in love with, and I haven't even bought any grits because I have the bags from Sam. You get 3 of them. I actually need to take them out of the bag and put them in something else so they'll stay fresh, because I haven't been eating grits. What I've been eating is oatmeal. I even got my husband to eat oatmeal last weekend, y'all. He was like, I don't want it. I was like, here, put some bacon with it. It had fruit in it. I put fruit in it, blueberries, because he loved blueberries. And I got him to eat not a whole half of a bowl, but half of a half of a bowl. So that was better than nothing. But I love oatmeal. Do I have any more at home? I'm gonna wait. I gotta make a list. I don't know what I have. Telling y'all to make a list. I gotta make a list. So when you get pancake mix, if you're getting pancake mix, try to find one where you don't need to be adding eggs, oil, and all that other stuff. Find one that you're gonna be adding just water to. Is this one of them? Let me see. Yeah, you can just add water to this one. These here, you got to do egg and oil. People like to get these because they do have a lot more protein in it, and that is the key to surviving any kind of situation that's happening is protein and your calorie intake, but the right calories. I've tried these. I don't like them. Um, so I don't like them, but you try them for yourself and let me know how you like them. Now this one I have not tried before. Is this $5? Premier Protein is $5. It has 15. Just add water. Do I want to try that today? 15 protein for 1 cup mix. I might try this. Not today though. I ain't getting that today. Okay. Let's go over here. I don't really buy peanuts, but you know, people are like, make sure you have nuts and all this and that. I'll get cashews, which cashews, it's not really that good for you. They have more salt intake than anything. But because my daughter can't smell peanuts, and she's very allergic to cashews, so I don't eat those around her. And I definitely have to wash my hands and wipe down wherever I'm at. I don't buy these things, but these things are great to have if you're that kind of person that like a good trail mix or whatnot. But you got crackers that you can get and put in your stockpile. I almost passed what I need to pass. This right here is a prepper's love, and that is the raw honey, okay? Honey, no expiration date. See how this right here? Look at this one. This one has the actual honeycomb in it. Now it's $11.97. I like that. Nice. But when it starts to crystallize, like how that is right there throughout, just put it in some hot water. Don't put it in a microwave, and it's good. It'll solve your situation. And it's medicinal, okay? It's a healer, just like that apple cider vinegar with the mother. You got popcorns, chips, and all that stuff, so if you want to get those, get it. Make sure, you know, I keep these on hand. My mother-in-law even gave me some in some Mylar bags, but I already had some. But hey, I ain't turned that down. These right here, get you some popcorn kernels, because if you ain't got no power, you ain't using that right there if you don't have a generator of some sort, solar or gas. Ooh, water. So, water is life, in my opinion. See how they have this, and I usually don't see stores do this, but they're running out of space in here, I guess. They usually just have them on those pallets there, because when you store water on the concrete, that chemical leaches into your water if it sits there too long. So I suggest to you, when you go in the store and you're getting water, if the water is on the floor like this, don't get that one. Get the ones that are on the pallets or sitting on top of another one, so you know your water is good. Got a lot of water in here. That's good. That's awesome. I saw an old video of mine from a couple of years ago, and the water in the Sam's Club was $2.38 for a 40 pack. Y'all know that is now almost $5. So it's good, these videos that I'm putting up, because I forgot that water was that low. To go back and look at some of my videos and be like, wait a minute, they really did go up on the price of stuff. I love drinking water if it got something in it. So the something in it is, I don't do like the crazy flavors in your water, but I do the ones that have like electrolyte. I used to do these up here, which you still can because they're like sugar free, or just maybe 1 gram or 2 of sugar. But now I do the electrolyte ones, the powder form. You could do the liquid IV, but they cost a doggone much. They have Celsius in here as well. Oh, I know I'm gonna get copyright now. They're playing Rihanna, not Riri. Okay, so let's go up here. Oh, that pumpkin spice. I bought yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. I bought the pumpkin spice of the coffee mate. I do not like it. It's something in it that's nasty. I prefer this right here, this caramel macchiato. That tastes great. I use this in my oatmeal. I think that's why I like the oatmeal so much. What is going on over here? There's nothing in the thing. Is it on? It's empty, y'all. That's empty. Let me feel it and see if it's on. No, it's not really cold. Maybe it's an issue with it. Might be an issue with it. No, this one's on. But that side piece is not really on. But this one's on. So maybe they didn't get a shipment in or something. So I'm not going to say food shortage. But if it's not out, then it's a shortage of food. But it could be a delayed truck. And that happens. So this is why we stockpile things, for that reason. We don't know what's going to delay a truck driver. It could be bad weather in another state that keeps them from making their deliveries. Look, this whole thing, the other end right here, it's nothing. I didn't even see that because I didn't start over here. I started down there because I only came in here for oil. And now I end up with a can of salmon and food for Gracie. So, if you drink, hey, stockpile it. If you don't drink, at least get you a couple of bottles of 100 proof or over 100 proof liquor, meaning vodka. Because you can use that if you have a crisis that is medical, like a cut, a wound. You don't have any kind of other alcohol that you need to clean the area with. You can clean the area with that 100 or 150 proof alcohol. So, and if you don't have pain medicine and you don't drink, take a shot of it. Take a shot of it. All right, y'all. So that's it for this little store. And I'm about to go. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate you for coming in. And wait, I need a thumbnail so I can go back to. So I'm gonna go back over here. I need to get a thumbnail. I don't think I have one. Ooh, I got. I'm getting sleepy. I think I ate something. Wait, I'm so sleepy. Hey, y'all. So, don't know what's going on with that, so that's why I make that face. I don't know what's happening. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for coming in. Please hit that like, share, subscribe. Leave comments when this live is over because that also helps the channel. Any kind of interaction, the analytics love it, and it helps me over here as well. So I'll see y'all later on today in the next video. Bye, y'all. I get off of this thing.